सत्य वीर पुत्र हो, दृढ़ प्रतिज्ञ सोच लो, प्रशस्य पुण्य पंथ है, बढ़े चलो, बढ़े चलो, बढ़े चलो।
In the city of Visakhapatnam, under the aegis of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana NCC Directorate, the highly anticipated All India Nausainik Camp is organized annually by the NCC Naval Wing. This event is the largest national camp of the NCC Naval Wing in the country, bringing together a total of 408 SDs and 204 SW Naval NCC cadets from all the 17 NCC directorates to compete in a variety of events, including drill competition, seamanship practical, service subject, Semaphore, health and hygiene, firing, boat rigging, ship modeling and cultural event. The journey to the AINSC for a cadet begins with the intergroup competition and pre-NSC camps, which are individually conducted by each directorate. The selection and training of the Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh contingent for AINSC 2022 were held at the Motilal Vigyan Mahavidyalaya, Bhopal, under the supervision of Bhopal NCC Group Commander Brigadier Sanjay Ghosh, Commander O.P. Sharma, Commanding Officer 1 MP Naval Unit NCC Bhopal, and Lieutenant Commander Rishabh Kachwa, Deputy Camp Commandant, along with the COs of Naval NCC Unit Jabalpur and Raipur, worked tirelessly to train and select the best cadets to represent the Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh Directorate. The AINSC is not merely a competition, but a celebration of the most talented and dedicated cadets in India. The participating cadets are evaluated not only on their physical skills, but also on their mental agility, discipline and teamwork. Every participant gives their all, making the AINSC a truly memorable event. One of the notable achievements during the AINSC 2022 was the boat pulling competition, where the MPCG Directorate team made history by winning the Silver Cock after 18 years. It is noteworthy that cadets who participate in AINSC are awarded 25 marks in their C certificate examination. Overall, the AINSC is a showcase of the skill and dedication of NCC Naval Wing cadets from across India, and an experience that they will cherish forever.
There are various events in AINSC and one of them is the drill competition. The selection starts with pre-NSC, where an event is held among the 4 groups, that is Bhopal, Jabalpur, Raipur and Gwalior. In this, all the groups along with the drill commander participate. In this event, marching, weapon grip, turnout, power of command and sharp turnings are noticed, and then marks are allotted according to these parameters. Afterwards, the group with overall finest drill is declared the winner, but only the best cadets from all the 4 groups are selected to represent MPCG in AINSC. If the contingent commander is a ST, then it will have separate marks, but if the contingent commander is a SW, then 5 to 10 additional marks are given. Inspecting officer's main focus is on the contingent commander's ability to make cadets follow him or her. Secondly, the synchronization of whole contingent marching with and without weapon is one of the biggest criteria of marking. Generally, the mistakes made by the cadets is incorrect starting or ending of the command, not following the commander's words, improper pairings, wrong holding of the weapon, not matching the right markers marching, and giving reactions while directly having eye contact with the inspecting officer. Another important thing to remember is the standing drill and sharpness of the same. All the directorates are given chance to showcase the best of drill abilities, but only the team who fulfills all the above mentioned parameters wins the event.
Coming under the special subject for naval cadets, ship modeling is an event focused to test the skills of cadets in the field of naval architecture and marine vessel designing. It aims to give a brief experience of how a ship is built and to do the ship orientation of the cadets. The competition provides an opportunity for cadets to learn about shipbuilding and engineering while also developing their teamwork and problem-solving skills. The teams consist of 3 cadets and participation of one SD and one SW is necessary. The teams compete first on the unit level, then in the group competition, and then they represent their directorate in the NSC camp. The event provides 48 working hours to the cadets to complete the ship model. The models are of two types: the solid models, which are meant only for display purpose, and the working models, which are further divided into two categories: the simple working models, which can move without any external control, and the remote controlled working models, which can be controlled remotely. Each team gets a modeling kit provided by DG NCC every year, consisting of pieces of balsa wood, blueprints, and accessories which can't be easily found in the open market. The blueprints have two views: the top view, which tells about the length and width of the model, and the side view, which gives the information of height and width of the model. Models are prepared with perfect measurements and proper balance with working motors and decoration. The final models prepared participate in two competitions: the straight run competition, where the ship sails in a straight line and hitting the 0-degree mark gets full marks, and the turning circle competition, in which the ship models sail in circles, and model completing the circle with least radius wins. Every model has three parts: the hull, the deck, and the superstructures, and the models also carry the pennant number and name of the ship for identification.
Seamanship is completely a practical based event. It consists of total 10 candidates, which is a combination of both SDs and SWs. These candidates participate at the intergroup level among the 4 groups in MPCG Directorate, and a combined team is formed out of the outperformers. The total of 10 cadets are selected to represent their directorate at the AINSC in the Seamanship practical event. In this event, the cadets are taught about the various types of knots, bends, hitches, how to tie them, and their uses, which are very useful not only in the naval standards but also in the daily life. The marks allotted are on the basis of speed, neatness, and valid explanation of the knot. A particular time span is given to tie 4 randomly selected knots in the competition. The inspecting officers also test the knot by checking the grip. Overall performance of every directorate is marked, and the highest ranking team wins.
Boat rigging is a competition in which a total of 8 cadets participate, with 6 performing and 2 reserves. This competition is done on a 27 feet DK Whaler boat. The rigging process has 3 steps. Step 1: assembling the mainmast. Step 2: assembling of foresail, mainsail, and mizzensail in correct sequence, along with joining them with the shackles and pulleys. And step 3: properly tightening and securing of ropes. Each of these steps carries marks individually. The teams compete first on unit level, then in the group competition, and then represent the directorate in the NSC camp.
स्वास्थ्य एवं स्वच्छता यह एक परीक्षा आधारित प्रतियोगिता है जिसमें कुल 4 कैडेट भाग लेते हैं, यानी आईजीसी स्तर पर प्रत्येक समूह से 2 एसडी एवं 2 एसडब्ल्यू शामिल होते हैं। यह प्रथम प्री एनएससी में इंटरग्रुप प्रतियोगिता होती है। एक बार सभी 4 समूहों के बीच प्रतियोगिता आयोजित करने के बाद सर्वश्रेष्ठ कैडेटों को सर्वश्रेष्ठ स्वास्थ्य और स्वच्छता विषयों में पुरस्कृत किया जाता है। उन्हें परीक्षा के अंकों के अनुसार स्वर्ण, रजत तथा कांस्य पदक से सम्मानित किया जाता है। स्वास्थ्य और स्वच्छता टीम में एनएससी स्तर पर भी 4 कैडेट, 2 एसडी और 2 एसडब्ल्यू शामिल होते हैं। इसलिए प्रथम प्री एनएससी के बाद सर्वश्रेष्ठ 4 कैडेट यानी 2 एसडी और 2 एसडब्ल्यू द्वितीय प्री एनएससी और प्री एनएससी में अंतिम रूप से दिए जाते हैं। उन्हें अपने विषयों में सर्वश्रेष्ठ होने के लिए इन 2 शिविरों में लगातार अभ्यास करने और लगातार परीक्षा देने के निर्देश दिए जाते हैं, और एक बार टीम में अंतिम चयन होने के बाद वह द्वितीय एनएससी में अभ्यास करते हैं और उसके बाद वे 17 निदेशालयों के बीच राष्ट्रीय नौसेना कैंप में भाग लेते हैं। मूल रूप से 2 प्रकार के पुरस्कार दिए जाते हैं, एक स्वास्थ्य और स्वच्छता में सर्वश्रेष्ठ एसडी के लिए एवं स्वास्थ्य और स्वच्छता में सर्वश्रेष्ठ एसडब्ल्यू के लिए, और एक समग्र टीम के लिए जो सभी अंकों को जोड़ने के बाद स्वास्थ्य और स्वच्छता के विजेता होते हैं। इस तरह यह स्वास्थ्य और स्वच्छता प्रतियोगिता राष्ट्रीय नौसैनिक कैंप में आयोजित की जाती है।
Service subject is completely a knowledge-based event in which all the cadets who are not part of the Seamanship practical have to participate. In this, questions are asked from the NCC Naval Specialized subject and also the current affairs. This is one of the most important events in the AINSC and at the IGC level because the maximum number of cadets participate in this event and hence it provides the maximum number of marks to a group at the IGC level and to a directorate at the AINSC level. Here, winners are declared in two categories. The best cadet among all the four groups which has the highest marks in the service subject is being awarded with the gold medal, and secondly the service subject winner group. The same format is followed in AINSC as well at the directorate level. The selections are done on the basis of highest scorers from all the four groups. The overall correct answers from the cadets of all the contingents are checked and the team with highest percentage is declared the winner.
Semaphore is a visual way of communication between the two ships which happens at sea. Since the distance between two ships is very large at sea, the voice, audio or the sound cannot travel through large distances at sea. Hence, this is one of the ways to communicate between two ships at sea. In this event, a total of 12 cadets participate, out of which 9 are SDs and 3 are SWs. The same number of cadets participate at the AINSC level. The event happens in such a way that all the 12 cadets are made to make pairs among each other. That is, 6 pairs are made and the person with the Oscar flag stands in front of the 6 pairs at a certain height so that each pair can see the flag movement. Then the person standing with the Oscar flag is known as the sender. He or she makes different signs with the Oscar flag among the pair. One cadet watches the sign of the Oscar flag and the cadet is known as the receiver. And the other cadet is made to turn around and to just write whatever the receiver is saying. And the person who is writing is known as the writer. This way, the communication happens and this event happens. On the basis of most corrected words, the pair is awarded as the best pair in the semaphore and the overall marks are given on this basis. And hence, whichever groups perform best in the event is being awarded with the gold medal at the AINSC level. Firing. In this event, a total of 4 cadets participate, each from SD and SW team. In this, 3 firers are the main firers and 1 is the extra firer. In this event of firing, the cadets are provided with .22 mm Sporting Deluxe rifle at the very first state. In the intergroup competition, the teams from each group compete against each other with the 3 main firers from each team and 1 extra firer, and on the basis of the results, the winner is being concluded. This firing competition, which is being held at the AINSC, the firers are made to fire in only one position, that is the lying position, and are provided with 5 bullets for each cadet. The marks are being calculated on the basis of their aiming. Once the winner is decided in the IC competition, the pre-NSC 2 takes place, in which the individual best firer is being sought out from each group. Total of 8 cadets, that is 4 SDs and 4 SWs, practice firing regularly in the pre-NSC 3 camp. After continuous practice throughout the pre-NSC 3 camps, the firers go and compete at the AINSC against cadets from 17 directorates, and out of these, the directorate which scores the maximum marks in firing wins the competition.
इसके अतिरिक्त राष्ट्रीय नौसैनिक कैंप में विभिन्न प्रकार के सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम भी आयोजित किए जाते हैं, जिनमें कि संगीत, नृत्य एवं नाटक आदि शामिल हैं.
Let us now proceed to discuss about a challenging event that takes place in the All India Nausainik Camp, the boat pulling competition. This event requires the cadets to demonstrate their willpower, technique, strength and unity, and is undoubtedly a significant highlight of the camp. The boat pulling competition comprises a team of 8 cadets who should compulsorily know swimming, 6 of whom make up the primary team and 2 are substitutes. Both the SDs and the SWs team have 8 cadets each, out of the 6 cadets which are participating, 5 are designated as the boat pullers, and the 6th member is the captain of the boat pulling team, who is also known as the coxswain. The coxswain steers the boat using a device called a rudder and communicates with the team using a tiller. The selection process for the boat pulling team begins with a mandatory swimming test that requires the cadets to swim a minimum of 50 meters and float for 3 minutes in the water. This test is conducted at the unit level, where various colleges compete with each other, and a final team of 8 cadets is selected to represent their group. The selected team then goes on to participate in the inter-college selection for the Bhopal group, also known as the team of 1 MP naval unit. The next stage is the first pre-NSC or the IGC intergroup competition, where the Bhopal team competes with the teams from 4 other groups under the Directorate of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. The primary level of pre-NSC comprises 2 races, and the winner of both races compete in the grand finale. The Bhopal group emerged victorious in the boat pulling event during the pre-NSC 1 of MPNCG Directorate in 2022. This competition led to the screening of suitable cadets who then compete among themselves in practice sessions. The instructors, Petty Officer Venkat Ramanna and Sub-Lieutenant Manoj Mandral, selected the best performers for the final team. The entire boat pulling team practice of MPNCG for 2022 was under the command of Lieutenant Commander Rishabh Kachwa, officer of 1 MP Naval Unit. Moving on to the next round of selection, a final team of 8 cadets from SDs and SWs was selected for the pre-NSC 2. During the third pre-NSC period, discipline training was conducted twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, with other events and practice taking place in between. With an unwavering focus on hard work, determination, immense willpower and unity, the team progressed to Visakhapatnam for All India Nausainik Camp. Among the 17 directorates, the boat pulling race proceeded with a qualifying race that determined 6 finalists. In both the SDs and the SW category, the Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh boat pulling team emerged victorious in the qualifying race. Creating history to inspire the generation, the SDs team won the final race with a lead of around 100 meters. And the SW team, through a neck-to-neck competition, eventually clinched the competition with their strong willpower. The boat pulling team of MPNCG Directorate brought home the prestigious Silver Cock after 18 years, and a triumph of hard work and determination.
The boat pulling trophy goes to Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh District.